Here, please put your hands together for Will Green. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. I am here all the way from Deering Center. Yeah. Deering Center, I'm sure a lot of you know, it's one of the quainter neighborhoods in Portland. It's very quaint. We have little shops, little stores, things you can buy stuff at, a lot of schools. The other thing we have a lot of, lots of lost cat signs. Just about every post in the neighborhood, if you walk around, lost cat sign on it. I don't know why no one's closing their doors where I live. It's a problem. There's one up right now, actually, it says there's a cat named Charlie, and someone's asking $1,000 if you bring Charlie back. That is way too much for a cat. I was in Westbrook, saw a sign that said lost kid $45. And there's another one on Pat's Meat Market right now. It says lost cat, and it says name Toby, color calico, age 16. Couple things. First of all, knowing the age of your cat is not going to help me identify the cat. Not like checking teeth length or butthole diameter. I don't know. However you do it for cats. The other thing, there's no such thing as a lost 16-year-old cat. That is a dead cat. Somebody didn't want to tell their kid about it. Just tell her it's lost. Have her make signs. I don't know. She's tacking them up on the poles. It's just in the blue bag at her feet. I don't know what you do with a dead cat if you live in the city. I do not know. When my cat dies, it's going in the blue bag. I don't, unless someone can fill me in after the show. Either that or I'm going to throw it in my neighbor's yard. I don't know what to do when my cat dies. It's a very kind of progressive part of the world over there in Deering Center. And just the other day, I was standing outside one of those little shops, and I saw coming up the street what was clearly a little kid with his two dads. Beautiful. A little bit later, same thing. Coming on the other way, little kid, his two dads. And I had this thought, there's going to be a time in this country where you're going to have one kid with two dads who meets another kid with his two dads. They're going to get together. They're going to have a kid. That kid is going to have 4 fucking grandpas. Are you kidding me? Yes! More grandpas, please. How do I get on this fucking grandpa train? Nothing against grandmas. They're lovely people. But if you're a little kid who loves fishing and low-level magic tricks, your life is going to be nuts. Like a different, almost wizard gets to take you out every day of the week. And your candy consumption is going to fall off because that's primarily a grandma-provided resource. But you're going to have so much money from all the quarters these guys keep finding behind your ear. You just buy your own Tootsie Rolls. I was thinking that my grandpa, he had a tough life, my grandpa. He grew up during the Depression. A tractor tipped over on him one time. Tractors don't tip over anymore. They solved that problem, but apparently they used to tip over. I have nothing in my life that compares. I don't know what I'm going to tell my kid was hard about my life or my grandkids when I'm old, right? And I was thinking about this, and I figured it out. The only thing I can think of that was hard when I was a kid was it used to be impossible to find porn. It used to be, now you just need a iPod Touch, a Starbucks with some Wi-Fi. You can buy whatever you want. I remember, the first porn I ever saw, it was my buddy Paul Peterson. It was 5th grade. It was in the rafters of his dad's, old rickety barn. It had, scale, this shaking ladders. We got to the top, and we sat with our legs dangling over these 20 feet off the ground. We could have fallen and died trying to access pornography. I like to picture that death sometimes because it would have been weirdly beautiful. 2 10-year-olds just fall like rocks and our heads crack open, but then there's just all these butterflies of old Playboys floating around us. Ave Maria. And then, I remember, 8th grade, this rumor started going around, hey, I think you can get porn on the internet. I was no, I don't think so. I think it's just email. And like I had to find this out, right? So I remember, like, you used to have to wait till your parents were like not only gone, like they were like a scheduled 2-hour meeting, right? Because it took so long. Like you get set up and we had to dial up, that would take forever, and then you get it up, and like I didn't know, like now, like I'm pinpoint accuracy just with my porn searches, just. But like back, like I didn't know. So the first time I remember the first time I ever did a porn search, I was like, all right, S-E-X, enter. And then like it would come up, and they didn't have videos on the internet yet. They had to figure that out. So it would just be a text description of what the picture was gonna be. So it'd be like lady without a shirt on. Lady without a shirt on. So you click on that, and then it would load, and it would just take so long. It would just go line by line. Just be watching. All right, well, she's outside apparently. On the beach, palm tree. All right, here we go. Beautiful lines on this gal. All right. And then finally get down. Oh fuck, she did have a shirt on. God damn it. So I got this plan. If I get a picture all the way downloaded, I'm gonna print it. That was my plan, right? Not a great plan. So I hit print, right? And same thing with the printer, line by line. Burn, burn, burn. And then people would come home during this process. So I had to just abort, hit all the X's. Just hit them all abort. And I remember like, around like 8th, 9th grade, my mom was in my room and found like just a stack of all these half photos. Of women surprised about something. The thing, no, I work at a school though, it's a different school. We take kids from like all over who are struggling behaviorally, trying to fix them up, send them back. That's what we do. So like, nothing that I studied in college prepared me for my current job. Like there was never a class where like, all right, if your kid throws a computer, here's what you do. No one told me what to do. Here's the answer to that question. Let them throw it once. Guess what? No more computers. So, it's a weird school though. Like, we have a lot of kids with autism. And if you've ever worked with kids with autism, you know that sometimes it's very difficult, and other times it's hilarious. It's the craziest thing. I was doing sex ed with some middle schoolers, and I had a chart up in the male anatomy, and I was like, all right, and these right here, these are called the testicles. And this kid in the front row, he raised his hand, he said, testicles? Those are the things where if you squeeze them, it makes your stomach hurt? I was like, yeah. Hey, wait, what? Stop that right now. I didn't know day one of sex ed was going to be alright. If anybody's squeezing their balls, go ahead and try that shit. You know, not what they're for. Not what they are for. Knock it off. It's weird. My first day at that school, actually, we had a 5-year-old called his teacher a cunt. Yes, that's not okay. Here's the thing about that, though. If your kindergartner calls you a cunt, it's a pretty good chance you are. Sorry. Wish it's different, but it's not. Because what do kindergartners do all day long? They identify things. That's all they do. They're like, all right, that's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3. That's a horse, that's a chicken, that's a cow. That's red, that's green, that's blue, and you. Yeah, my dad told me this. You're a cunt. And you can't punish him because then you're just proving it right. There's nothing you can do. He just has you picked. That's all.